Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusioned Plays. Last time we saw that Atme had a little bit of a breakdown on the stand, and that it really seems like Ron is super duper intent on going down in history as being a thief. Whether or not that's because he's actually the thief, or whether or not he just has an obsession with phantom thieves has yet to be seen. But
whether it might be that he's a murderer. A murderer.
Pete, you actually remembered.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was, and then now, that's right, so he got acquitted of being the thief, but now he's being charged with murder. And despite Phoenix's best attempts, he somehow got roped into being the attorney again.
Surprise, surprise.
Before we get back into that, I'm Taylor.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Pete.
All right, let's go and pull Ron out of the latest mess he's fallen into.
If we can.
If we can.
Seems to have fallen in pretty deep.
And so, we are now going to be on... Hang on.
You've hit...
Wait.
I know. Oh no, wait, it's not actually come up.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing this. I was going to show the picture, but it's not showing the picture. Is it still?
Because we're not out of the episode yet, are we? We're still in.
Oh wait, it's
episode 2.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're still.
I know it said to be continued, but I thought it was going to be like the next case.
No.
Oh.
Because it's kind of technically.
It did the whole like not guilty and all that, which it usually does at the end.
I know, but it was quite a short case. So
yeah, it was.
I mean,
yeah,
I guess. I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to move it on. It was going to continue, like follow on.
No, because I commented that it seemed quite a short case. But
yeah, like it was shorter than the introductory case. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
so
I
feel
guess,
it is technically still part of the same case because it's the same characters.
Well, then
I guess
it just means that I'm just a little bit slow. That's all. But we all knew that anyway, so we'll just carry on with our day. And so yeah, so at the Wright & Co. law offices.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Yeah, sucks to be him. Oh well, I'm sure someone will help him. Someone who is not me. Certainly not. Absolutely will not.
He doesn't want to spend much time in prison. I wouldn't think he probably shouldn't spend too much time in prison. And with a face like that,
he would definitely be.
There'd be a lot of soap picking up.
Yes, I was just about to. He would be the prison bitch.
There would be Sarah. There would be much picking up of proverbial soap, if you know what I mean.
Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose! I don't buy it!
Well, Sarah, I'm sorry, but I think you find...
What?
I think you'll find that it's no way Joe's.
No.
Well, there's no accent above the E there, so I think you'll find it's no way Joe's. I don't buy it.
No.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
You can't.
It's just... Oh, dear.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
Oh, dear.
Hey, my job was to get him acquitted for being a thief. I didn't say anything about murder.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, I mean, he can't help it.
Don't give him the sassy face, Maya. Like, come on.
He can't help it because he's just like the best. He is the protagonist of the game.
Yeah, she really should not be
One
doing
might even
the sassy
say
face.
I'm an ace attorney.
Whoa!
Well, how about we get started looking into the KV security murder? Not that I'm interested in taking this case for him.
I think I'm going to head back to Kiran Village for a little while, if that's okay.
And so now I just imagine...
Oh, right, sorry.
And so now I just imagine her preparing to Naruto run.
Yes, up the train tracks.
Yeah, the arms behind her back. She's ready to go.
She's having a race with the train. See who can get there
first. She's leaning forward.
First.
She's about to run off. And they're going to stop her quick. No, they're not. Why? Because they're terrible guardians. That's why.
Doing a great job looking after this 9-year-old.
Of course. Please leave and go by yourself back to the village.
Back to the village.
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together.
Oh, God.
Full of love and happiness.
Oh,
Oh, I just love how I can make everyone cringe. It is quite cringy hearing a 9-year-old do it.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Nick, she's not part of your crime solving. She's a kid. This is not her job.
It's like, leave the child to have innocent thoughts while she's still young.
Sacred urn given to Pearls.
I still hate that he has to call her Pearls. I hate that even the game calls her Pearls.
Yes.
Well, it's like, again, it's like a nickname is not supposed to be longer than the normal name.
Yeah.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
I promise nothing. She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
Oh. Sorry, the tune is what got me. I was like, well, that's why I'm like, ooh. Okay, so where are we gonna go? Because we're not gonna talk to Maya, are we? Because she's gonna be like, here, so what are you gonna do?
Well, I think we need to kind of say, like, hey, Ron, what's the shindig with all this?
What is you doing,
like,
you complete muppet?
It's like, what have you done, mate?
So what you say? So what I'm hearing then is we should go to the detention center.
Well, maybe.
Yes. If he's even there.
Maybe.
I say it's not going to be in his hideout, is he?
I like how you say, oh, there you go, but it could be, oh, the room's empty. There's no
True.
one here. I guess he's in questioning. Oh, here we go.
There he is.
I already told you, it's not me!
Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Told you.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too, does he? He looks the same as always.
Yeah.
He looks the exact same.
He
It's
looks-
like he got the same...
Still soulless, completely dead on the inside.
His soul has left his body long ago.
That's assuming he even had a soul to begin with. I mean, I'm not convinced that he's not some sort of cardboard cutout. In fact, I'm not convinced that the entire scene is just some kind of static frame behind our character.
It's
here.
actually a green screen. The entire thing is just a green
That's it.
screen.
And, and what they're using like advanced CG techniques to chroma key out the background there behind Maya, and they've just obviously really developed it to such a way that like it's not even got
hyper-realism.
It's not even got the fuzz around the outer edge of the character that you would normally associate with a green screen.
I find it funny that she draws attention specifically to that guard and says that he's like, there would have been nothing missing from the scene if she hadn't said it, but instead she specifically calls attention to the lifeless, soulless background piece that's been staring at that window like he's desperate to escape for the past however many years.
Well, with this being like a visual novel, the irony is that she's probably referring to a guard that we can't see and who will never be shown.
Yeah.
And just, it's probably just another, a background character that isn't the guy on the sprite. But what do I know?
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
I guess let's go see the Atme Detective Agency.
That or, I guess, his hideout, because maybe Dessie's there, I guess.
Do we want
Yeah, just
to
see
have
Atme's like rocking in a
Taylor
corner
talk?
somewhere.
or you talk? You've already said some stuff. Taylor should say something. Oh no, I suppose you both said stuff.
Defeat me.
Taylor's Nick.
No one can ever defeat me. No one. I'm the best. The only person who can match me is me.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping that the photograph, like the painting of him, was like some kind of like deranged. Like,
yeah, he's like repainted it himself to look deranged.
Yeah, I was hoping it was gonna have changed.
Whoa. This place is literally crawling with cops.
I don't see them.
Where?
Like-
Where are they? Are they invisible? What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually Masked Star Damask, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, I was expecting to do a Gumshoe.
I got fired, pal. Yeah, that was the last straw. Well, he is a... Sorry. Well, he is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
I've seen things, pal. They haunt me at night.
I haven't slipped a wink in like a month, pal.
But wasn't he in charge of the Masked Star Damask investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Hey, you taking the piss? You taking the cabiche?
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya.
Oh, wow. So,
Well, that's that.
guess we're not going there.
Hideout?
To the hideout it is.
Oh, Nicky boy! Maya!
Ms. Delight.
All I wanted was to help my dear Ronnie!
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Sucks to be him, really.
Don't say that, Nick! She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie!
Oh,
no.
sorry, I've got to
Actually, about
wash... I've got to wash my hair. Each one, individually.
Each one individually.
Each of the spikes.
He's not a killer, I swear! My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly!
All right, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy!
Wow, Chef, her expression changed real quick.
She...
Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on. You're alright.
It's like, as soon as she got what she wanted, it's like, oh, good, I can stop acting upset now.
She went to that, like, that half-lidded expression with the smile, like that weird sort of smile, like, oh, great, thank you. Now I can continue riding my motorcycle around.
Yeah.
While you do all the work. Great.
I knew asking you for help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I'm just gonna go out on my motorcycle and leave you to it.
I had no idea Ms. Delight had such a vulnerable side.
She doesn't look very vulnerable right now.
I'm not... Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!"
You do realize his wife is literally stood there, Nick. He would.
That's never stopped me before.
No filter, they call it.
I guess it'd be more. Yeah, I guess you're right, Maya. It'd be more like, "Please die."
I'll let if you want to. He would never say that.
Well, no. Or maybe.
No,
Kind of.
actually.
It's not actually like that.
Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy to him.
Well,
for him.
I mean, yes, maybe it is, but that doesn't mean that it's okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
Rude. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I knew everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? The very idea.
Steal a glance, huh? Oh dear. I feel like there may be some issues present in this marriage that I, as an attorney, am not qualified to assist with. I guess I just don't get it. On multiple levels.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. He says, right in front of the wife, again. With absolutely...
No filter Phoenix. So there we go. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it?
Yes, it is.
It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
Oh, wait a minute.
I saw the dollar signs, and that was it. I was just head over heels.
Yeah, this is getting a bit weird now.
What? For you?
Yeah, we can't let that one go.
So it was really love at first sight when you met Mr. Delight? Well,
That rhymes.
maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Oh, it's one of these.
Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
She says with a smile on her face. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Everyone knows that I'm called Nancy Pansy Phoenix.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
No, I
He
suspect
soiled himself in front of the robbers
yeah.
and they fled in pure disgust.
The stench drew them away.
I imagine that he appeared, which distracted them for just a split second, so she could kick their ass.
Yes.
And then somehow has deluded herself into thinking that he's like gave her the opportunity to do it, so he saved her in a way.
Yeah.
Some weird.
Yeah, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in the guard uniform of his. Okay. He went right up to those two. I can't take that seriously with the hair.
Well, for me, it's the guy on the right screaming in absolute terror at
That's just
Ronnie.
more like the guy that looks like he's got a condom over his head.
Yeah, he's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh.
But he looks
No,
like...
he's not. The thing of it is, he's not actually screaming in terror. He's just running out of oxygen because he didn't choose a mask that's permeable to air.
I just find the
Forgot to
idea
put some
that
nostril holes in
they've
it.
seen Ron, and he's just like absolutely terrified of the guy.
Wait, is that a guy or a girl? I don't know.
and Dessie's just kind of like, wait,
Oh,
am
help
I
me,
okay?
someone,
Should I
please.
scream or should I not now? Director, I need some direction, please.
Oh no! I didn't read
He said
the
something
line.
about screaming in their faces.
Yeah. Please! Stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale.
It absolutely was not because of lack of oxygen.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people.
So screaming like a banshee is what saved her, basically.
Yes, essentially.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers.
See, I feel like it's
I
more
imagine
he
he's like
fell on them.
windmilling. Like he's windmilling his arms.
windmilling his arms, and then he trips.
Like Luigi and Smash, you know, like when he just runs forward, swinging his arms.
And like what happens is, as he moves forward, he accidentally trips on one of the other hostages who's like sat on the floor and collapsed onto the attacker, like the robbers, who obviously became absolutely terrified of this crazed lunatic running at them.
And they just hit their heads on the floor and were knocked unconscious, and then that's it, Ron saved the day.
Maybe.
All by himself? He came to save me. A total stranger? All by himself.
Just moments after having an express call from his manager saying that he has to go and actually do something. He's a security guard, you should actually do something.
Go do your damn job. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he risked his life for me. Wow. That's a great story.
Oh dear, Maya moved to tears. Goodness.
Yeah, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better.
I mean...
I think I would rather have a security guard who was trained for that situation, but also didn't have to resort to shrieking.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was just thinking that when she says in a tough situation, there's... I don't know if I'd agree that there's no one better.
Yeah.
I think there are probably quite a lot of people who are better.
I think Phoenix does pretty good job, and he's always in a tough situation.
I guess. I feel like Maya would probably be even better at this point. I mean, and she has been kidnapped.
Well, she just has the benefit of experience because it's happened like 10 times.
Yeah, it's happened so often.
There is that.
That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
Like, I didn't stalk him too much at first, but eventually he came round. He came round. They always come round.
God.
Oh.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. I fell in love once. It didn't really end well.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
What do you mean if?
No, he already has. Kind of.
What do you mean if you ever?
Maya, do you have a short memory?
I just want to block it out, Nick. I don't want to remember anything.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future.
Detective Atney.
I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
Yeah, his hair is just so weird, isn't it? And that monocle, man.
Yeah. I mean,
like,
really?
geez,
Fashion sense?
Wear contacts.
I won't have to take that from someone who wears motorcycle wheels as earrings, thank you!
You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves? No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
That seems like an awfully specific thing.
Yeah. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
Hey, Taylor, we don't kink shame here.
By the way, did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway?
Why did you go to Detective Atney?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Read the lines, pal!
Sorry. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmey's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal?
So, are you saying that you already knew that it was Atney?
Yeah. Obviously, the real mask-started mask is not my Ronnie, right?
And assuming that their rooms are not actually... I
Next door.
know we've had the headcanon that the rooms are actually just dead opposite each other. But presuming that they're actually not, and that Nick does ride around for about half an hour on his little bicycle between these 2 points, how did she know specifically to go there? Seems awful fishy to me.
It does. Yeah. And Detective Acme knew more about Mask Star Damask than anyone else?
If only I'd let it explain that one more line of dialogue, then maybe, like, I should shut up.
Yeah. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
Oh, there we go.
So then you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man.
My man.
His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now.
He has a secretary?
He had a secretary?
Yes.
It's just like a voice recording. It's
Yeah.
his own voice. Yes, the ace detective is not available right now.
But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
Oh, no. See, there we go again. Me getting ahead of myself.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Now, don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today...
Come on. Come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLatte was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. A professional.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
I like that she's like, an earshot. Oh, I guess she doesn't know, and she just doesn't hear her or ask any further questions. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Yeah, but you see, Larry probably doesn't travel at like 150.
Yeah. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
Oh, goodness.
No, I'll pass, thanks.
My bicycle is just fine, thank you.
Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
And where would you have gone, Maya? Would you have gone like in the flipping travel bag on the back?
Travel bag. It's motorbike and sidecar.
Sidecar, obviously.
Oh gosh, I don't think she wouldn't have a sidecar on that bike. It wouldn't go fast enough for the sidecar.
How do you know?
Because
Ms. Delight told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick.
well, I guess we know where we're going now.
Yep.
No. Right.
Yeah, they used to do motorbike and sidecar racing years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, CEO's office. Yes, that's the one.
Oh.
Oh, was he like
Look
shut?
at the totally not conspicuous safe in the back of the room.
Was he shut in the safe? This kind of looks a bit weird.
He, like,
Also, the
his
big
legs are still
red
inside.
button.
Don't touch the red button.
It's like his legs are still inside the safe.
Oh no, it's morbid.
Oh, actually, there is an outline there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just like, is
That's
he
what
like, was
Sarah
he
was
half
saying.
shut in the safe?
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? No, Nick, there's a chalk outline on the floor because I thought it was fun.
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
Would you expect?
Yeah, I was
CEO's
about to
office
say that's
have
not
thick
really a
walls
thing.
and-
I guess Maya's been in a lot of CEO offices, I
Has
guess.
she? I think she's obviously read a lot of comics.
Probably.
Where with all the maniacal arch nemesis characters that are all
Yeah.
CEOs.
Superman will never be able to get into my office.
It's
It's
impenetrable.
10 feet thick of concrete,
Like, wow.
layered with kryptonite.
I guess all CEOs have got kryptonite and 10 feet thick walls. I want to be a CEO when I grow up. Miss Faye, like Miss Morgan, do you think Do you think we'll be able to have a 10-inch thick wall? No. 10-inch, 10 feet thick. Is it Faye? Was she Morgan Faye? Or was she Morgan?
What,
Faye?
Mushroom Head?
Yeah, was it Faye? Or is
Morgan
she someone...
Faye, yeah.
Yeah. She is a Faye. She was.
Yeah, she is a Faye.
I couldn't remember if she actually. I know she was a branch family, but I can't remember if that's actually if she was a Faye or not.
No, she's a Faye.
Aha. That's Faye, the surname.
Well, it's a reference, isn't it?
Yes,
not
it is.
To Morgana Le Fay.
Yes.
I'm just saying that. Well, I didn't know that, but what I was just saying to our viewers that it's the Fae is Maya's surname. It's not a fairy. Just so you know. Yeah. So let's continue.
What has that got to do with anything?
That could also be applied to me.
Yeah. I have no words right now.
Hey, it's you guys!
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Admittedly, he doesn't look happy to see them.
He doesn't.
I probably the inflection.
He's
on that
like,
was probably a
oh
little bit-
boy. Every time you two sniff around, I get a headache and then my pay gets docked. Can you just go away?
Like,
You just leave me alone.
It's you guys. Hey, today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
That face. Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal.
Hey, why you all gonna talk like that around me? Why you gonna take the Mickey out of my voice? It's just, I don't
It's
think...
like she's being particularly, like, grumpy today.
She is. She is. It's like, I don't
Woke
take
up on
the
the
Mickey...
wrong side of the bed, probably.
Yeah, I guess
I don't
so.
think... Well, I mean, her sister has just ran home on her own.
A cousin.
Cousin, sorry.
Cousin.
Not
Her
sister.
sister's
Her
dead,
sister isn't
pal.
running anywhere,
Oh,
Pete. She's dead.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's, yep.
I knew that.
She's pushing up daisies, pal.
I knew that. Anyway,
I guess if she possessed Pearl while she was ninja running, she could potentially be running.
she could potentially be her
She'd
sister.
potentially have a couple of black eyes, I think, if she was running on the track as Mia.
She'd get some funny looks.
Yeah, she
And
would.
not just because of how she looks, but like the transformation.
Yeah, the transformation.
The channeling
and
technique.
the pure awe as everyone watches that fabric as it keeps those badonkadonks in check.
What have we become? People?
Or something to that effect.
Badonkadonks, Sarah. Honestly. I'm pretty sure the badonkadonk
Bazoombas.
I'm pretty sure badonkadonk
Bazoombas.
is supposed to be the butt. But
Alright,
it's
I'll-
I think that is
it's
Oh.
still
bazooms.
Bazoomas.
Cannons.
Cannons.
Bossomes. But I don't. We shouldn't be talking about that.
Family friendly.
Yes. Anyway, have you read this one?
Yes, I have.
I got. Sorry, I was a little sidetracked by our
By the
discussion.
bazoombas.
do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
I've never heard that one before, ever in my entire life. Leave now.
Get out of my office.
Oh, well, anyway. Yeah, the point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. As someone who is having to literally pay my employer so that I can continue to be a detective. I feel for you, pal. By the way, can I borrow some money? Any chance?
Hey, I need to take a shower, pal.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow. I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Is that the takeaway from that? Just that he's sympathizing one time.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Is that what it is, Nick? Is it a love fest? Is it?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting very jealous, but I don't want to admit it.
I don't want to admit that the 9-year-old is correct about my feelings.
Is she 9?
Pearl? Yeah.
No, we're talking about...
No, but Taylor.
Maya is not 9. No, holy cow, that would make things
I didn't
awkward.
mean that. No, I meant like,
No.
like Phoenix referring to it as a love fest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like him saying like sort of you saying, is it a love fest? And then we were like sort of insinuating that Phoenix has feelings for Maya.
yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, I don't want to admit that the 9-year-old's right because Pearl always goes on about that Mystic Maya and Nick have a thing.
I thought then Pete was asking if Maya was 9.
No,
I was asking if Maya was 9 because I misconstrued what Sarah was on about.
No.
Basically, I'm being
Maya
dumb
is of
again.
age. Pearl is not.
Well, we weren't. Not that we're trying to imply anything between Nick and Pearl at all,
Ew.
because that is revolting
Ew.
and illegal.
It's illegal, pal.
Yes, that is illegal, pal.
Moving on!
Sorry.
Yeah. Right. Oh goodness me. Let's talk to Gumshoe and really end this conversation as quickly as possible.
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Oh, okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
But I always say that. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work?
You mean like how you guilt trip me into doing things that are gonna
really
make me lose my job?
working against us right now, and we need help.
Oh my.
Wow, Maya.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, pal. Okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
You bitch.
just like Desiree, just as soon as she gets what she wants.
Yeah.
Just nope.
I don't know. I get the feeling that this part of the game
Oh
was written
my.
by
Oh,
a
here's
misogynist.
that hair, yo.
Well-
Them sideburns. Wow.
So, wait, are they sideburns? Well, he's got big sideburns, but then that's the back of it, like that's
Oh,
also
I
like the
suppose
bottom
it's
of his
like-
hair.
yeah, so he's got long
I mean,
hair
it's
at the
still
back.
awful. It's like a mullet. It's like a curly mullet.
Curly mullet.
Yeah, the victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His
It's not nice to call the dead people fat.
I didn't. I said he was a big fella. In his own right. Pay attention, pal.
Eyebrows. I
His,
still can't see my eyebrows.
his corpse was discovered at 9 a.m. this morning. His estimated time of death was 10 a.m. in the morning. And
10?
Why did I say 10?
I said 1.
I don't see an extra zero in there, pal.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put my glasses on. I meant to say Daniel again. Jesus. His
body was found before he was even killed. It's a real head scratcher, pal. His body was found at 9 a.m. But he wasn't considered dead until 10. You tell me how that happens if it's not aliens.
Well, I mean, it suggests that he was murdered between the hours of 9 and 10. So, I don't know if
No, his body was found at 9, and then his estimated time of death was 10.
I detect some time travel going on here, pal.
Which means that he died after he was found. Anyway, I don't know if it's just with the text going to red, and my brain's just like going, let me try it. Third time's the charm,
I mean,
as they say.
you're kind of there because October is the 10th month of the year.
Don't try and justify this. Yeah, his estimated time of death was 1 a.m. in the morning on October 12th. Yeah, cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. Like maybe, I don't know.
So what Ron did, right, was he lifted the entire safe above his head.
I was gonna say, so they absolutely did not close the safe door on his head.
Yeah.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask Star to Mask was stealing the urn, huh?
Yeah, 10 a.m. Okay, cerebral hemorrhaging.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
Well, actually, it was like it was just an hour before the murder. Yeah, there's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Whoa, jeez.
Bullard's body was stashed away inside the safe. That
Wow.
safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
It turns out that like that marking, the chalk markings on the floor are actually just his hands.
Oh, jeez.
It's just one hand. Yeah, nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I mean, from the white string, he doesn't look like a big fella, like they're trying to suggest.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard.
Billiard.
Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right.
So let's completely disregard that, and now start talking about Detective Atme.
So, what happened to Mastada Mask?
Yeah, he's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps... Why did I use that voice? Again!
Detective Hottie, not Detective, Dr. Hottie has returned.
Like, why did I use that voice?
I'm Dr. Detective Hottie.
I was trying to imagine Gumshoe doing like Thingy's voice and just kind of like, yeah. It's really weird. Like, investigate me again. He keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that Detective Atme? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. See, now he looks angry. Ho doesn't make sense. That guy got what he deserved. It makes no sense why you would...
Now that's the detective I know and love.
What, saying ho 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 like it's Christmas? Yeah, think about it. Atme was always around when that... Atme was always around when a calling card showed up. Yeah, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. Yeah, I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah. He just yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. That's what I do. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. The Tear. The Tear of Emanon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there was a witness on that one.
That sounds like a thing that you need to go to the hospital for.
Tear of Emanon. Doctor, I'm sorry. I seem to have got the Tear of Emanon.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
That's a serious case of it, pal. Oh boy.
Like, please be gentle, Doctor.
Oh god.
See, the voice has changed again. Yeah, please be careful, Doctor. I got the Tear of Emanon. It's real bad.
Yummy.
I'm not interested in your Tear of Emanon. Now get off out of my office.
This isn't a brothel. This is a doctor's surgery.
Whoa, jeez. Whoa, pal. That's illegal.
Take your Tear and your Emanon and everything away.
Jeez. A witness?
Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Yeah, since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep... that it didn't come out. You guys can keep it. Just doing really badly in the voice.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't we seen him somewhere before?
Is that Ron? Is it Ron?
It could be. It could be.
You don't think it's not one of those cases where Ron's actually... Is he the nemesis because Ron's got the jewel? Or something. But how did he say, oh, that guard, have we seen him before? Based on the most blurriest picture in the world.
Well, so if you notice the right side of the picture, it looks like a bun.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I was thinking it looks like a dog ear, honestly. Like dog ears.
Oh, is this why he got fired, do you think? Maybe Rob was on duty. I don't know.
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Oh, you're just not gonna finish your sentence, Phoenix?
Not gonna enlighten us or anything.
Wow. Should we see? Hang on, let's see if we can get some more out of him from that. Yeah, this was his first heist, and I guess I underestimated him. You know, I was sure I was gonna get it, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching Mask Star Damask.
But he got away anyway, huh?
Yeah, that guard. I got the weird feeling that I've seen him around lately.
Oh, come on.
Jeez. Okay.
Is it Larry? Is it Larry or is it Ron?
No, don't tell me it's Larry.
It can't be, surely.
No, it can't be, because Larry's only just started working for him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Right, okay, let's continue. Professor Godot.
Well, we know we need to unlock another conversation option, so there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. Did we use our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. That's the cigarette voices. The cigarette voice coming back. Okay, I'm back, pal. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. If only I could speak. Yeah, that's what my gut tells me anyway.
So, who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Who calls it Java?
It is a
Me.
term.
I know it is, but I'm just like, it's so weird seeing it in a sentence. Like, no one here calls it Java. It's weird. Yeah, prosecutor.
Maybe he was referencing programming. Maybe he's addicted to programming in Java.
Yeah, Prosecutor Godot.
Godot.
He's quite the enigma, huh? Yeah, the thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere.
He just came in and said, "I'm now the lead prosecutor." Who are you?
He just appeared like,
I said,
he just popped
I'm
into
the
existence.
lead prosecutor.
I'm the lead prosecutor, baby. Like a
That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
Yeah, and it's true. According to the records anyway, but... No way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in the court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Jeez.
Goosebumps? You?
Hey, I read sometimes.
That hurts my eczema. I've been having awful panic attacks recently, and it's really been making it act up.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Yeah, nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. And they like stared
It's
off
because
into,
Gumshoe didn't brush his teeth that
like
day,
stared
so it
off
wasn't
into the distance, longing, sorrowfully.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he's... See, now you've got me saying, that Godot guy acts like he knows me. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
You think?
So, I guess we're gonna have to investigate the room, aren't we?
Yeah.
Button.
So,
Button. Examine the button. Button. Button.
Button.
This one? The
Button.
picture.
Want to push it.
Don't press the red button.
Button.
Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez!
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Too
cut it
late.
out! Don't press that!
Maya has now summoned the SWAT team to our location.
It's like,
They're gonna bust through the roof.
nuclear launch detected.
Oh!
Nuclear launch detected.
5 seconds till detonation. That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that.
Activating explosives. Self-destruct in 10, 9,
8.
Okay.
What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer! It says it right here on this panel!
No, it doesn't. I can't read it.
Yeah,
Oops, you're right.
It says
it's written
like
right there.
It says like
No, it's not.
It says like on the top. Or is it wiper? I literally
Wiper, no wiping.
Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
Yeah.
I'm going to push that button with your face in a minute.
Yeah, this alarm's connected. This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Oh, gee. So you're saying that a security guard was here, and the individual that was in the room, who probably had a reason to press the panic button, summoned him up there. So what could have possibly resulted in the security guard being in the room at the same time as the person who was murdered? Oh, really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked,
Oh, here we go.
do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, Nick. Not Nick. Nick. There you are, Taylor. You're just one step ahead of Maya there. Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said the buzzer never went off that night. Yeah, also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer either. I don't know why I added either. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we'd better go talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer.
I killed myself.
I'm such a kid.
Well,
at
he obviously used his elbow.
Yeah.
Supposed to talk to the
Hey, Maya, you want to investigate the inside of that safe real quick?
No.
Maybe forever?
We could go to the security room, but I feel so. Oh, what do you want to do? Should we? I guess we've got to investigate the rest.
Yeah, just have a look round.
We know that Gumshoe has another dialogue option. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
He's like a cat.
Too
Like,
many
she's
hamburgers.
just like.
Hey.
I like how she just literally, she's like, I see a space, I has to be in the space.
If it fits, I sit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, you look at it and she has to try and get in it. It's like, for God's sake. Do you think that'll happen with the safe?
Shh.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files.
I mean, what else were you expecting?
Yeah. Files filled with data about security jobs that they were hired to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading. If you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something.
Notice that there appears to be one book out of place on that shelf.
Yes. I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something.
You fool!
I mean, there is a file on the desk, so that's probably why there's one out of place, and it is the right colour for the...
Oh, that's true. What's it say? Check out this big, thick binder here.
Whoa, like, don't fat shame the binder. It's not his fault.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Yeah, with your noodle arms.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes.
Oh God, that's heavy! Oh Jesus! How did I ever think I could lift this?
Ah!
See, that's him breaking his back. I pulled my back
Hernia!
muscle. Like, my back!
What did you find out, Nick?
This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask Star to Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
His measurements.
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon, $100,000.
Yeah, I think you'll find it's tear, friend. Friendo, pal. It's tear of Emanon.
This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask Star to Mask stole.
So then, the $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
No, Maya, it just happens to be an unrelated number that was written down next to it. I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list.
Secretly.
He's gonna-
Ooh, dastardly.
He's gonna get the paper and rub the charcoal.
No, make a rubbing.
Yeah.
God. He's gonna do on like Maya's sleeve.
Yeah.
Like Maya, just hold your arm over this for a second. Gonna make a rubbing.
Safe.
Ew. Think about it. A dead guy was lying in here all night?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, your mother.
Yeah. And so...
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Yeah, opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Your mother. Yeah, former security chief. Ron Delight.
What?
Bugger.
I know,
Ron-
it's crazy, right?
Oh, sorry.
You don't have to be sorry.
What? Rob Delight? He was the security chief?
Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Yeah, you look sorry.
You got a real doozy on your hands.
I wouldn't want to be you right now, and I don't make any money for what I do.
You're totally done for. Your winning streak is going down. Oh, wait, I'm talking out loud. Sorry, pal. I am still your friend. I am your friend. Your friend.
Your fiend.
Your fiend. Friend. We are still friends.
This rope. You think it fell out the safe when it was opened?
Yeah, into the
Oh,
shape
God.
of a bottle.
Maya, this has been established literally minutes ago.
Even I am flummoxed
I
by
don't
his stupidity.
think so.
So, you mean...
Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
Dun, dun, dun.
You mean
No.
the victim? He was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious. Can she?
Yep. Deadly serious.
Oh, it's Maya, isn't it? So, do we investigate the desk and the picture just to be sure? Just to
We
be
might as well
thorough?
thoroughly do everything. don't we?
Actually, the investigation is gonna have to wait until next time.
Ah,
Oh, what?
you're cutting a shot.
You,
No!
you kidding? We've only got 2 things to investigate, but
I really wanted to see what that picture was and everything.
I'm not gonna argue with you, pal. Just have to wait till next time.
All right, well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you did like what you saw, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, as it does help us out a lot. And make sure you do the happy dance as well,
Yeah.
Well,
if you'd like to.
actually, you did it wrong, pal.
Why did he?
Because you gotta ring the bell and do the happy dance.
Oh, I didn't tell him to ring the
That's
bell.
it. Because if we don't
Ring
the,
that bell.
if they don't ring the bell, if they don't ring that bell, yo, then they're not gonna get any notifications because the algorithm will put all of our videos to the bottom.
But Taylor did remember the important thing of
About
doing the
dancing.
happy dance.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I'm happy.
Yeah, there is that. There is that.
But yes, give the bell a little ring as well, please, guys.
And then that way you'll know when all of our new videos come out.
Woo!
if they ever come out at any time other than the same time every week.
Well, I hope they have been.
Or every month. Or every year. Or every day. Who knows? Who knows?
But until that point...
Until next time.
It's ta-ta from me.
It's been an honor and a privilege. I don't know why I do this. Help me.
Take care, everyone.